Hello, YouTube. It's BTM here. Welcome you guys back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. Today we're talking about, is it too late to buy Kaspa? And before we get into it, just wanted to welcome you guys. Thanks for everyone who support the channel. Go ahead and let me know where you're from when you log in, and donate to the Kaspa link, I guess page, or I guess foundation. I don't know what to say. Donate to Kaspa. Someone donated 50 Kaspa yesterday, so who shout out to whoever that was. But my wallet didn't actually tell me who it was. But thanks for that donation, and thanks for continuing to support the channel. So let's get to it. This is the Ice River. Actually, this is Ice River's main page. And dang it, you. And this is the Ice River they just started selling a couple of days ago. And I picked one of those up just for grins because I like the actual color. And I was just into buying KS zeros. I might move on up to the KS1 and the KS3 at some point, but you got to start somewhere. And I got a couple of notes from a couple, sorry, DJ Mines and who is that? The Hobbyist Miner, about picking up Kaspa miners if it's kind of too late, or if you really wanted to get into mining. So if you actually wanted to get into mining professionally, you're probably gonna have to need something more than this. But if you just wanted to get in kind of for understanding how it works and just the overall understanding, the KS0 is not crazy profitable, but it's something to get you started into mining. So let me know what you think about that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. Let's get back to the money, guys. And also, Kaspa's the Army, better yet, the Navy. Let's go. So this is moving forward. Kind of want to save the video for later. So we'll look at the Kaspa currently is ranked 29. It's down, I guess, right under render. Looks like render's at 14.11 billion. Caspa's at 4.09 billion. So if we can push on back up to 4.15 billion, I think we'll get back. I think to get to 25, we'd probably have to be close to 5 billion. So I'm not sure if that's feasible with the way that the market's currently moving and the way Kaspa is. And Kaspa at some point will take off. It just kind of slowed down with everything else going on. Current hash rate is 169.47 petahash. Percent mined is 79.60. Next reduction is 6 days down to 123. Current TPS is 2.6 or 1.8. BPS is 1.4. TPS is transactions per second. BPS is blocks per second. And currently, Casper's at a 17.9, up 5.5%. 24-hour trading volume is 80.1 million. Market cap is 4 billion, ranked 30. So yeah, there is a push up coming. We look at the charts. You see RSI is still up, and we have a volume, and we had another MACD cross. Currently, we're at 17.9. And let's look at the 4-hour chart. And if you've been following me, I kind of explained the MACD and the RSI, and RSI looks like it came up. RSI has to be above 50, somewhere between 50 and 70 to get a green candle. And looks like MACD crossed again, and we're building volume. So expect a push up sometime soon on up to maybe 18. So I suspect over the weekend we might hit an all-time high. So let me know what you think about that as well. I did start the video a little early today because I had something to do, so I didn't want to run too long. But I see you guys are joining and coming on over. So shout out to the Caspians and the Kaspa Army. And we'll look at crypto bubbles. And the bubbles, this is one I was looking at earlier and kind of went away, but I'm probably going to get back to it. This, I think this is Fetch AI. Fetch AI is up to $1.33. 24-hour volume is 335 million. Market cap is $1 billion. Bitcoin's up 10.7 to 63,000. So let's go. Right, Bitcoin's running. Finally, Rose is up 4.9. SEI is up 2.8. Litecoin is up 4.3. Link is up 6.4. LCX is down 11.6. I think LCX, yeah, another low market cap, 179. So if it does push back up, you should be pretty profitable there. Quant is up, what was that, 4.5 to 115, 1.3 billion market cap. ADA is also up 7.1 today, to 23 billion market cap. IMX is another one I just found, started looking at, 4.7 billion market cap. It's 344. It's up 3.2% today. Let me know if there's anything we need to add to this list of stuff to track, because with the altcoin starting to pump, we might need to start keeping an eye on this. This is Ordinal. It's up, let's see, 16.5% today. Market cap of 1.6 billion. SFX Safe Moon is up 4.4. So pretty much as a whole, the entire crypto market's green today, which is good. Gala's up 6.3. This is another one to keep an eye on. Avalanche. Avalanche does a lot with infrastructure, not just a regular token. It is up 4.8 today, 10.5 for the week. Jasmine is up 31.7 at $1 billion market cap. And I might need to look into this. I've seen people talking about it, but I haven't really invested in it. So I might check that out. Helium is up 8.1. Shout out to the Caspians joining. HBAR is up 6.2. Ethereum is up 7.2. I mentioned Ethereum in the chat group, and these guys went ballistic, talking about the fees and the gas and how hard it's actually to do anything with Ethereum. I kind of agree with them, but just giving the numbers today. Inject is up 7% to $47. Another good one to keep an eye on. This Prime, Echo Prime is up 0.2% today. There's also one I'm watching as well. 389 million market cap. So it's still a pretty good investment. HBAR Prime, Filecoin, Binance, Lithium is down 3.8% today. Arch Block is also down 4.6 today. Render is up 4.6, and I hear a lot of people saying good things about Render, so I might look at that one as well. So if we go back to the Live Coin Watch. Live Coin Watch says Kaspa's at 4.1 billion. Market cap is 158 million. Current price is 50 or down 81 for the day. We're up 5.5%. For the 7 days, we're up 6.1. Shout out to Paul, Kaspa Army. And yeah, we're going to get to that in a minute. Too late to buy Kaspa or not. 68.7 last 30 days, 38.1 last 90 days, and 139. And to answer your question, Hassan, it is not too late to buy Kaspa. It's kind of pushing the boundaries to buy Kaspa. I mean, to mine Kaspa. But as we're going to see real quick, we're going to go to a DJ Mines where he was talking to Hobbyist Miner. So we're going to pop this video on, and they're talking about it as well. These are just some of the advantage of buying Kaspa. Let me know if the video does not come through.
It's all guess. I get it.
Yeah, definitely. If I had to guess, I think it's just going to go crazy. I think Kaspa's set to explode. I mean, that doesn't mean right after the Bitcoin halving, which is like around 60 days or anything. But I think certainly by the end of the year and all throughout most of 2025, going to explode. There's just so much going on for Kaspa. That's the beautiful thing. I mean, any day now, they could just say, and if I were them, I'd do it about when the bull run's going crazy and Bitcoin's hitting 100, 120,000. I'd say, okay, we're ready for the layer twos. Open up the bridge, right? Let all these smart contracts come on. And then all of a sudden, right, these empty blocks are now full and it's faster. I mean, it's at one point, I believe it was last week, it was just shy of Litecoin's market cap. The emissions for Kaspa, the emissions for Kaspa is insane. I believe it's the number 4 largest proof of work coin, and the emissions are generally number 2, just behind Bitcoin. It could range to number 3 at times. So, yeah, no tier 1 exchange. There's no Coinbase. There's no Crypto.com. There's no Kraken. Like, that's the cool thing about Kaspa versus a lot of these other larger proof of work coins, because they've already kind of seen their peak to some extent. The technology is complete. The tier 1s are already done. What else are you going to hear about something like?
So this is Mines, and as he's saying, Kaspa's just getting started, guys, right? Kaspa's not even to the point where it's gonna be kind of discovered, right? It's still in the early adoption phase. It's still in the understand the technology kind of buy-in. It's still kind of in the teaser phase. So it's only a matter of time before it gets more, I guess, mainstream, or it gets more common, or people can actually understand what it is and adopt it. I talk to people all the time, and they're saying don't even know what Kaspa is. Buy Kaspa, it's better late than yes. As Paul's saying, good morning, Quarter Crawler. Good morning, Paul. Remember, join the Army there. Kaspa's the Army, better yet, the Navy. Shout out to Paul and the Air Force, and we're working on the Space Force. So we are definitely rolling. And yes, Paul, now it's never too late to buy, right? I got a video, I think. Oh, yeah, I got Da Vinci. Da Vinci's saying Kaspa could hit $10 by the bull run, or $10 a share in the bull run. So we are just getting warmed up, guys.
Litecoin or Ethereum Classic or Dogecoin, besides like the Elon Musk tweet. Those are the only ones that are kind of in the range of where Kaspa could be. But the complete opposite is to be said for Kaspa. It literally has none of those things completed. So as soon as we hear Coinbase, boom, explosion. As soon as we hear Crypto.com, explosion. As soon as we hear these smart contracts are available, explosion. Nothing but good news around the corner for Kaspa, in my opinion.
Yeah, Kaspa very much right now. Now that I think about it, as you kind of go through it, it's like, Kaspa isn't doing a lot. And what I mean by that is, it's not that it's not active, but that it isn't involved in a lot of projects because it doesn't have that layer 2 yet. It's really just like the liquidity is existing with people buying and selling, and then miners are mining it, and that's really it. That's really all that's really going on with it. You don't see a lot transacting on it. You actually mentioned that, that the blocks are empty. Like there's nothing in these type of deal. And so I do think it's really interesting to hear that, like, their layer 2, I thought I heard, where was it, on someone's live stream, they were talking about how like layer 2 was going to be with ETH, like it was going to be involved with ETH for like their layer 2, that they weren't building out their own layer 2 or something around that. So that's very interesting to hear. But on top of that,
I don't know about that with joining with ETH. It's possible, but I'm not really sold there, especially with ETH and these fees, unless there's a way for Kaspa to come on and kind of reduce those fees with ETH. And I think that Kaspa is going to get intertwined with a lot of cryptocurrencies strictly on the price alone, right? And let's see here. I want to go to Twitter real quick and come back to that video in a minute. So this is don't forget to join the Twitter channel. And like Quarter Crawler says, go ahead and hit the likes and the subscribe and share the video, right? Send it to your friends and family, get them watching, get them learning about Kaspa. This is Kaspa, and this is the, I guess it's a magnet pulling up the Kaspa chart here. And this is 18.3. And like I said earlier, I do think Kaspa is going to hit a new all-time high this weekend. And this is someone talking about Bitcoin at 60,000. And I think Bitcoin is over 60,000 now. That's Michael from what was that show? Can't remember actually. What was this guy's name? The Office. Yeah, Michael from The Office. So I thought that was hilarious. And this is our friend Altcoin Bonanza. Shout out to Altcoin Bonanza. First we had Bitcoin generation 1 qualifying, then came along Ethereum generation 2, Cardano generation 3 walking, and now we have Kaspa Gen 4 running. It's taken 14 years, and the trilemma is solved using GHOSTDAG protocol mastered by #. And this is, I guess, baby, Kaspa's the next alpha protocol. Shout out to Kaspa. So we got Bitcoin, we got Ethereum, we got Cardano, of which I invested in all 3 of these. And this is Kaspa. Just sit back because it may take another 14 years to do so. So yeah, shout out to Altcoin Bonanza. And this right here, this alt, Paul, I think you're right. Bitcoin's going to hit a new all-time high as well. This Arkham, right? There's a lot of stuff here that is free that most people make you pay for. I kind of underestimated them at first because I was trying to figure out what exactly is going on. But there is a lot here, right? It's a lot going on. See if we go to Kaspa. And I can't even get this visualization to work yet, right? And I literally work in machine learning and AI, and we kind of make visualizations. So it's weird that I'm having a hard time getting this visualization to work. I had it up previously, so I don't know what's going on now. I don't know, but we'll come back to that. But yeah, there's a lot on this platform that they are letting us use for free. So I think this is also another project to look out for as well. Let me know if you guys are from as you're showing up. And then moving forward, this is today, Crypto Chris, long awaited. I'm not sure where that came from. But this is, again, we got another adoption. We got Belgian waffles in, sorry, get this cup in the way so I can't see the thing. But this is a Belgian deli, the only restaurant serving Belgian Flemish Street in Lapoom City, Philippines. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I don't know how to, I don't even know. Casper's realizing that Satoshi Nakamoto's consensus is making POW P2P transactions fast, decentralized, secure, and no trade-offs nor L2s. So this is Architect. I don't care what anyone says. 17 cents for Kaspa is cheap. So to answer your question, it is not too late to buy Kaspa. Just think about it. There's a Da Vinci on here somewhere. We're going to get to it, but think about it. If Kaspa is 17 cents now, what do you think is going to happen in a couple years? Like Da Vinci says, $10 a token. I've seen people to say $100, and think you can tell your family, you can tell your kids, you can tell your grandkids, you can tell your great grandkids, you bought Kaspa at 17 cents. And some of us, I'm going to say I bought Kaspa at 7 cents or cheaper, right? So think about it. If Kaspa does do half of what it says it's going to do, right? Shout out to Sugar Lump Crypto. And let me know where you guys are from. But yeah, just think if Kaspa does half of what it says it's going to do, right? 17 cents is a steal, right? Haslam 7. It's definitely not too late to get into crypto. And definitely Kaspa is still on the way to the moon. We hadn't even got there, right? Shout out to Quarter Crawler in LA. What part of LA you in? I had an aunt that used to live in Long Beach, and that was nice. I definitely like going out to California, and Sugar Lump is in Chocolate City. I was in Washington, D.C. over the summer and went to the Smithsonian, and they were still working on the Air and Space Museum, so I was kind of mad about that. But there was definitely plenty of stuff to see in D.C., and we checked out the African American Museum, which I was really impressed by. Inglewood, where it's good. Okay, Quarter Crawler. This is Crypto OG. Don't tell me Kaspa won't go to 100 billion market cap. If Dodge went up 10x in a day, January 21st, already at $1 billion market cap. Theta went to 1 billion and 12 billion in 3 months. I don't even know what that is. Rand E went from 200 million to almost 5 billion in 5 months. Filecoin with their self. I'm not even going to be derogatory, but I don't really care for Filecoin much. Went to close to 500 billion? No way. Is this billion? This can't be right. Filecoin almost reached 400 billion? No way. ICP reached 250 billion. Exodus went from 200 million to 10 billion. Gala reached 5.4 billion, a 5 billion market cap, and Tail went from 10 million to 30 billion. No freaking way. No freaking way. Let's go, Kaspa. Okay, this is what we've been looking for. This is Jeremy Da Vinci.
So where's it going from here? That's right. Kaspa coin pumped to 18
You guys see it.
cents. So where's it going from here? Well, I really think Kaspa might even do as high as $10 by the end of the bull run. But keep in mind, this is just my personal estimate, and they have to make sure that their blockchain does not do a hard fork. That's the key thing. Honestly, if there's a hard fork, meaning that everyone has to upgrade their software for the node, then that's a problem, because then they're not as secure as Bitcoin. So let's see what happens in the future updates of Kaspa.
So this is Jeremy Da Vinci, and Da Vinci was the first guy to say to buy Bitcoin, and he said buy Bitcoin when it was, I think, $100, and so many people laughed at him, and that literally made him famous because of Bitcoin is currently what is this? 60,000, 62,000 today. It's pushing a new all-time high, as Paul says. Let's see where we at. What? I'm not even sure what that is, but definitely mistyped something. So Bitcoin is at 60,000, up 5.8%. And if you look at it, 5.8%, 24 hours in Bitcoin is huge, right? I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a lot, right? If Bitcoin's already at 60,000, uh, he said to buy $1. Yeah. What is this? With a 1.1 trillion market cap, 5% of 1.1 trillion is huge, guys. All-time high is 68K, and it's at 60K now. It was at 62 earlier, and we hadn't even had the halving yet, which is also going to push the price all the way up. So yeah, you see here, it kind of went pushed up earlier today. What was it at? 64 today and dropped down, which means people took. Oh, I'm tripping. So you guys can really see it. So it looks. So it's showing you people took profit this morning, right? If it was at 64 and came down, see if we can we get this to 60. That was like 4,000. So a lot of people probably cashed out. So either way it go, what is this? I've never been too late to Kaspa, even BTC. It's never too late. Correct. If you're investing now and the price continues to pump, it ain't too late, right? It can't be too late. And this is the developer Shy. And he's saying, thanks to the vote of confidence from Da Vinci. But I respectfully disagree when you said about hard forks. In general, I think there is unjustified air of negativity around the term hard fork when most people do not understand what they are. Oh wow, I'm not reading all this. Where we're at, simply put, something. Prohibiting hard forks, great limitation. What changes can be made? We cannot make at all. All these do not require a roundabout, clumsy solution. Cast and thought he said something about the hard fork. Complete variation to hard forks is an exception, not the rule. Many, including myself, maintain the adverse, mostly inherent Bitcoin's ability to evolve. Hard forks should be done with great care and should be far apart from roll many updates into a single fork. That's because said the process entirely secure and appropriate precautions are taken. Hard forks for Kaspa are inevitable, and that's not a bad thing either, just a part of the process. So let me know what you guys think about the hard forks, if it's a good thing or bad thing. I didn't really think about it that deeply, but something else we can look at. And this is my link from yesterday about the Kaspa pricing. If you guys missed it, I'm going to show you because I'm going to keep showing you because I'm crazy impressed with this. April 8th, 32 cents. April 3rd, 21 cents. April 13th, 69 cents. Sorry, March. I'm tripping. March 13th, 69 cents. March 23, $1.07. April 2024, $2.86. If it gets $2.86, we are definitely turning the party light on, guys. We are partying, partying, partying. Let me know what you think about that as well. We'll come back to that. Crypto Jesus, be patient with Kaspa holders. So I guess this is relatively old information. Nothing new that we haven't talked about. We'll check Reddit real quick, see if there's any new articles. I did see this earlier about the interest of regions. So it looks like Kosovo, Slovenia, North Macedonia, Bulgaria, and Serbia are the top 5 regions with the biggest interest in Kaspa. And I wonder why that is. But got a couple people in here. So let's get to this video from Crypto Space. And he's talking about some of the things discussed at the forum they had in Israel.
Development is many steps beyond solving the trilemma. They are many steps beyond DAGKNIGHT 100 BPS. Jonathan gave us peek into the future of Kaspa, and it will be massively disruptive to the crypto and financial industries. Well, that is a very bold claim, but obviously that is a huge project. So let's have a look over here. Kaspa will be better than what Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Chainlink each specialize and excel in. Kaspa's developers and innovators aren't stopping there and will continue to stretch the limits of innovation and implementation in the world of crypto. So I do believe that this could definitely happen, right? Obviously, all of the features of Kaspa are strong, but now obviously it's up to the team and obviously the founder himself to pretty much push that narrative of Kaspa all over the world, as well as the ambassadors themselves, right? So obviously there still has to be work done in terms of the marketing of Kaspa, just like before with BTC adoption.
And yes, he is correct there. There needs to be some more marketing with Caspa. Go ahead and hit that like button and share and subscribe. And if we get more marketing with Caspa, I do think that will help in the overall adoption, right? But I don't think they want to put money in marketing. They're going to spend it in development.
Right? So now let's have a look at this piece of news over here. First of all, shout out to Crypto Demos on X, and now he compared BTC to Kaspa. And now, if Kaspa could reach $40 before 2026, if it follows what Bitcoin did. So as we can see over here, that represents all of the dates what a BTC did, and technically, based on these obviously comparisons, that is possible. However, I do believe that $40 is a little bit too much. However, I could be positively surprised. Let me down below in the comments. And now let's check this out. Shout out to Miko Gemo on X. Understanding the Kaspa 4 and 8 month cycle. Let's check this out. Comparisons that is possible. However,
Okay. Actually, I didn't even see this before. So he says 2024, 16 cents, 2025, April, $6. So wow. That's kind of a big push. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but 2025, December, $38.4. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that's within reason or out of reach or just generally not feasible? Let me know what you think. I'm with it, right? The bigger the number you say, the better it is for me. So whatever you guys come up with, I'm definitely with that. So back to the previous question. No, it's not too late to buy in. If these guys are talking about Casper could go to $6 by a year, what is this? January, February, March, April. A year and a month, give or take. And by 2025, it can get to $34, $38. And it's only at 17 cents now. I don't know, folks. I think that's still a good buy there. I don't know what you think or how your finances look, but that looks like a pretty good purchase to me.
I do believe that $40 is a little bit too much. However, I could be positively surprised. Let me understanding the Kaspa 4
I
and
just
8
want to see
month
what he's
cycles
talking about
paired
here
with the
about
power
the
low bands
port.
is like a free money hack. So that is basically going that direction, guys, right? And if we are going to look at that chart as well, using logarithmic regression bands to indicate areas where the DCA out and DCA in. So that pretty much is very, very similar to a BTC chart. You cannot deny it. And now let's have a look at this very interesting tweet that I found. So shout out to YOLO Mojo. Okay, I sometimes tell myself there is no way Kaspa will be $20 mid 2025 as potential top, but then nobody would have ever thought BTC could ever be 5K as well. It was unthinkable. The masses still don't know about Kaspa. Think about it. Think about that. Still early, not too late.
Okay, again, he's talking about it's still early and not too late. And like I keep telling you guys, Caspa is not even most of the people don't even know what Caspa is, right? So buying Caspa now would be very similar to getting into Bitcoin early, right? There's still a lot of adoption to be had, a lot of people to understand, and you guys aren't even buying a freaking t-shirt yet, right? Just think about when the t-shirt sales take off, right? When you start buying these cups and we really start pushing this Caspa merchandise, right? things are going to really, really, really take off. As of right now, it's still unknown. I go out all the time and people just look at me. They don't even understand what Kaspa is. Nobody even, I think I had one guy mention that he knew what Kaspa was and where did I get the t-shirt from, right? Nobody even understands what's coming with Kaspa, right? So just take a minute to kind of pull all of that in, right? It's not even close to being where it's going to be.
So yes, if we think about it from BTC perspective, of course it makes sense, right? Like they bought these pizzas with 10,000 bitcoins. I'm pretty in top 10 market. It is one of the key variables behind Kaspa's organic price development.
And I probably should have previewed this video, but I just picked them up at the last minute, so didn't get a lot of time to go into the videos. But there is some mention. I think these guys were talking about. DJ Mines was talking about Kaspa. Miners, I think. Yeah, about okay. Here we go. Stupid commercial.
No, I mean I get it. I mean, I think you're right there with like having that import tax. That's what I think a lot of people forget about. It's like, okay, it's $32,000, and then 25-30% of it, $8,000 is when that's what DHL is going to be asking for when you import it into the US. So I think the nice thing is a lot of people too. It's like, why don't you wait till some of these resellers have it, because then they're actually going to help you out a lot with that. And that's really where a lot of the people, I talk to people all the time where they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy it from Bitmain, or I'm going to buy it from Ice River. And I'm like, hold the phone. Is that shipping and tariffs? Because if not, that price is, then I go through it with somebody and they're like, that price isn't competitive. I'm like, exactly. I was like, you're chasing that price. So yeah, it's definitely dangerous. So let's talk about the KS0 Pro. So the KS0 Pro, is kind of the go-to for home miners that are just stepping into it. Thoughts, feelings, you love it, you hate it. Would you recommend it right now for little Timmy here that wants to get into Kaspa mining?
Are high energy rates cutting into your crypto mining profits? Introducing Stay Safe.
Probably late, maybe even fall of last year, simply because it's just not enough hash rate, right? It's very expensive for what it is. Here's the thing. If you're out there and you're seeing all these YouTubers talk about it, people in Discords like the Hobbyist Miners Discord and everything, and you're like, okay, I just want to be a part of the network. I just want to support it. I don't really care about getting my money back. I think it's a fine venture to go down, but please don't come into this thinking I'm going to get a KS0 or KS0 Pro and just make all this money and you're going to be rich or anything, because I really hope people don't think like that. There's just too far superior machines.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think you're right there. It very much reminds me of like those box miners, like the gold shell box miners. It's very much like a.
So from what he's saying, I don't think it's a good idea. Like I said earlier, maybe if you just wanted to get one to have it, but at this rate, buying a KS0 Pro, it's probably not going to be the best financial decision, because as you mentioned, they're bringing out these fives in these was that KS5 and that KS Pro M or something. Yeah, this is the one I was looking at earlier. It's probably a good for primitive or something to have, kind of play around with it, but you're not going to be a millionaire with this miner, right? Especially with the new miners coming out and that KS5 and the hash rate and the efficiency that's coming down the line, right? It's going to be hard to keep up with a KS0. Let's see here. You can go back.
Hey, if you want to participate, or better yet, somebody steps into mining and is like, hey, I don't know anything about mining. I want to get into it. I want to learn something. It's like, okay, I think the KS0 Pro is perfect. It's a couple $100. You can see some type of daily profitability. So it's not even like a box miner that's like 10 cents, 5 cents, 30 cents a day. This is more like a, hey, okay, $2 or $3 a day. So I think it is, at least you're able to see, oh, I'm making something per day. So I think it's a good, like, get your feet.
Yeah, and since the electricity cost is so low, right? You're not going to lose money with that electricity cost, right? I have some ASICs that are freaking electricity hogs and they don't make any money. And you can't sell them because it's old hardware. So I wish there was a way we could upgrade them or take them apart or something. But even selling them with shipping being almost $100, it's kind of hard to just get it in the garage, taking up space at the moment. And let's see here. Go back to see if there's any new news on Twitter. And actually, I can keep playing his videos. So while I'm looking at Twitter.
10 days miners will again earn 5.6% less Kaspa than in the previous month. And obviously that is a big thing. And we all know that these reductions are happening every single month. And speaking about these reductions, the current reward is currently 131 Kaspas, and next one is going to be 123. Next reduction is coming in 6 days. And now if we are going to look at difficulty and the hash rate, that is exponential growth. So obviously all of these metrics are pretty much telling one thing. And now let's have a look finally at this chart. So obviously on the daily, we do have a little bit of a boring price action, right? We have this consolidation. However, Kaspa is looking strong on the daily. It's bouncing back. So as we can see over here, we pretty much reached that RSI in area of, let's say, overbought, right, at 82. However, very interesting fact, if I'm going to...
Yeah, I don't want to go too deep in the technicals because people kind of get lost and confused and don't really follow it. But this is Sparting Wealth Academy. This is pretty much what I want to say, but Shy got there first. Kaspa is the current form with 1 BPS is incredible feat, let alone moving to 10 BPS, which would be what happens when the testnet goes live, right? It's not going to be 1, it's going to be 10 BPS. If all this doesn't make you bullish, you just need to look at the core devs Kaspa has. Some of the most brilliant minds in the space, and actually spend time to explain this to normies and any concerns we have or what the next plans are. We're lucky to have them. It's not just Kaspa itself that makes me bullish. It's the mind behind it that makes me giga bullish. And he's right. There's some smart guys working on Kaspa, right? Just from a development team perspective, there's some really, really, really good minds working on this project. And I think from that being said, Kaspa is going to be hard to beat, right? Some of these teams or some of these projects aren't even doing anything versus Kaspa is really working towards making a good, is this real? Product. This real? This can't be real. Why does everybody keep talking about this? Pump down here. Let me see. Let's go to Cass, see what's going on here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Why you guys didn't say anything? What's going on? Why is nobody nobody's watching Cass? What the freak happened here? But I think this might be a wow. Are you freaking kidding me? But I know what you know what this is. We all know what this is. This is not surprising, right? This is some of our Caspians that dumped. Somebody dumped, right? There's not no oh wow, it did dump. Oh wow, now we're into 30 market cap. So you guys are talking about buying. Definitely buy the dip, amigos or Caspians. If there is a time to snatch up something, you definitely want to go. Somebody has it that has it by 5-minute intervals. But it looks like something or someone is trying to manipulate Kaspa. What do you guys think? What do you think happened here? Yeah, no, Gail King. Gail King? What the? What the? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Anyway, yeah, there's definitely something's that's being manipulated here. Let's see if we can go to 1 hour. See if we can go down to 30 minutes. 15 minutes. Yeah, so I don't know what happened here. Why there was such a big sell-off, right? Yeah, definitely, Paul. That was the only thing I'm concerned about with Kaspa. I don't know if it's CG and his folks that are dumping or trying to manipulate the market. Seems like they're manipulating a good portion of crypto. Well, allegedly. I don't want to say it's him, but there is some teams or some group of discords that are manipulating, especially small capped crypto. And it's weird that every time Kaspa starts to pump hard, somebody dumps and drives the price back down. So let's go to addresses. I can't do addresses here because for some reason, which is another weird thing, my addresses don't work here, right? I don't know how. It's just on this one computer that it happens. On my laptop, I can still pull them up and there's no problem. What's this? Is it working now finally? Okay, so it is finally working. So addresses were up to 311,800. So we are still increasing. Last hour we lost a crab. 24 hours. Up 0.2 for octopus, up 0.3 for fish, up 0.1 for dolphins, up 0.1 for sharks. And we actually got a shark or 0.1 in the last hour. Looks like 4 whales dropped or 0.4. So I don't know. I didn't get the number from yesterday. It looks like the last 24 hours, 10%. So maybe we got another humpback. And of course, the Aquaman has not changed. So let's go to the actual addresses and we'll look for changes. Looks like, wow, Gate.io lost 34.7 million. Mexi lost 2.6 million. Uphold added 1.2 million. Mexi lost 59 million. So we definitely see where the manipulation is coming from. You guys seeing this? This guy added 33 million. This is 417K. BitGet is 3.8 million. This address is 1.2 million. 4.9 million added to KuCoin. And that's just the changes. So we'll look at the addresses. Definitely continue to hold Kaspa. Yeah, I was just talking mess. I don't think he could do that either. But someone is definitely manipulating Kaspa specifically, right? Why would it come down like this? And I wish I could zoom in here. Just get this part with the chain. Okay, there we go. Finally. Yeah, something happened, right? From here, which is 17.9, all the way down to 15.5, something happened, right? I mean, it's not no a couple people sold, right? This was a huge turn down. So it was some large holders. No, you didn't. Really? Well, shout out to CG for Kaspa, right? Remember where you heard it first. And let's get back to the money. And shout out to the Kaspa Army. Remember, Kaspa's the Army, better yet the Navy and the Air Force, and now the Space Force, because we are going to the moon. So yeah, I just kind of figured out, kind of got shocked by this price drop. See anything else that's going on here. Da, 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 da. Crypto Jesus, Kaspa to $1. I think so too. Kaspa is a digital silver. I'd love to interview Mickey Mouse' new Kaspa book site. It's awesome. Could find some time in the community to be very grateful. Thanks. And this is still more about the. I don't know if they translated that yet, but that's interesting. So yeah, see if there's anything on Twitter. And Kodakwala, yeah, my uncle was in the Marines as well. So I definitely understand that. Kaspa. So let's see anything going on Reddit. Looking back, I was mining 18 Kaspa a day on junkyard GPUs. And yeah, I definitely remember that. Some what is that? 5080s was mining Kaspa, which was kind of weird. And then the ASICs took over and it was a done deal for that. With Snapper see, got distracted. Trying to see where Kaspa is at 29 at 3.8 billion. So I guess we'll go back to this for a second.
Feet wet type of deal. But I'm not recommending this to guys who are like, hey, I want to go buy 30 of these. It's like, wait, hold the phone. Like, have you done the math? Have you done the math? Let's kind of look at this. So I think that's definitely really the challenge. So as miners, you know, we have a variety of different our audience is quite a variety of different people. We have our smaller miners, home miners, mid-size, and even some bigger miners here. Kaspa over the next few months, you know, how do you think the Bitcoin halving is going to affect it? What are you thinking right now? And it's all a guess. I get it.
Yeah, definitely. If I had to guess, I think it's just going to go crazy. I think Kaspa's set to explode. I mean, that doesn't mean right after the Bitcoin halving, which is like around 60 days or anything, but I think certainly by the end of the year and all throughout most of 2025, going to explode. There's just so much going on for Kaspa. That's the beautiful thing. I mean, any day now, they could just say, and if I were them, I'd do it about when the bull run's going crazy and Bitcoin's hitting 100, 120,000. I'd say, okay, we're ready for the layer twos. Open up the bridge, right? Let all these smart contracts come on. And then all of a sudden, right, these empty blocks are now full and it's faster. I mean, it's at one point, I believe it was last week, it was just shy of Litecoin's market cap. The emissions for Kaspa, the emissions for Kaspa is insane. I believe it's the number 4 largest proof of work coin, and the emissions are generally number 2.
Yeah, I think it is the number 4 proof of work coin, and Kaspa as a whole is hadn't even taken off yet. Just I'm trying to get you guys to understand that Kaspa is on the way up, right? It's not even there yet. It's still in the process of turning over to where it's going to get to, right? It still hasn't even got close to or even around where its max potential lies, right? They're still on the verge of taking off. So definitely not too late to buy Kaspa, and definitely still early, right? Still real early.
Just behind Bitcoin. It could range to number 3 at times. So yeah, no tier 1 exchange. There's no Coinbase. There's no crypto.com. There's no Kraken. Like, that's the cool thing about Kaspa versus a lot of these other larger proof of work coins, because they've already kind of seen their peak to some extent. The technology is complete. The tier 1s are already done. What else are you going to hear about something like Litecoin or Ethereum Classic or Dogecoin besides like the Elon Musk tweet? Those are the only ones that are kind of in the range of where Kaspa could be. But the complete opposite is to be said for Kaspa. It literally has none of those things completed. So as soon as we hear Coinbase, boom, explosion. As soon as we hear crypto.com, explosion. As soon as we hear these smart contracts are available, explosion. Nothing but good news around the corner for Kaspa, in my opinion.
Yeah, Kaspa very much right now. Now that I think about it, as you kind of go through it, it's
Yeah, because as these guys are saying, Caspa's just not even started yet, right? We're still a long way to go in way things are moving. You can see here, like you said, for admissions, Caspa's right under Bitcoin. And even with Caspa being down, which is also cool because it's down, the miners might go and sell again. I'm just saying. Or you could buy the dip. And I just noticed that this Navarre's network. What? Coinbase? What is this? Navarro network? I might need to check into that because that seems to be something that's pretty new. So let me know if you guys have heard of this CBK. And as Mellow Fellow Crypto says, let me see if we can pull up something with Coinbase. See if there is Coinbase, because I think I do have them on Twitter. See if there is, in factual, something happening at Coinbase. You're right. Who's that? Mellow Fellow. Coinbase is like the New York subway system. It's vital to customers, but objectively fundamentally broken cesspool. Coinbase, people are using Coinbase going down temporarily, a way to optimistically dump on them. Right. Do you not understand that they are boarded more people to Bitcoin than any other company in the industry? Them going down means a bunch of people are coming back for the first time in years. And I did hear that too, that after all these years, Coinbase still hasn't figured out how to run efficiently when volume skyrockets. I can buy that too. But yeah, I did hear that as well, that Coinbase now market pumps, Coinbase breaks. Of course. And I told you, it's like manipulation. I think these guys are in it to keep crypto down, right? Like it's a concerted effort that Bitcoin's running. Let's slow them down, or Bitcoin's to keep Bitcoin from getting out of control. Coinbase downtime as bullish indicator. Market is volatile AF right now. You'll make it back. But I was saying before I went down that rabbit hole. So a lot of the FTF guys are getting cash back for their crypto. So I suspect they're going to start buying back in, which might be what made Bitcoin surge today. But it's going to keep surging as people, I guess, get refunded and they want to get more crypto. So I think it's going to be a good thing. Coinbase crash will cool off. I know Coinbase is down as number one app store. Is it U.S. friends? Breaking news: Coinbase crashes with users reportedly being shown a $0 as Binance tripping as Bitcoin hits 64K, and that's really surprising that they would go down right in the middle of Bitcoin's push for a new all-time high. I'm telling you, there's low key some manipulation. I don't want to say the government's involved, but somebody is manipulating crypto. So I don't know. You're right, Sugar Lump. I don't think CG would do that. I don't know. But I don't know. I hope CG is not using my Kaspa, you lemon head. Anyway, we're sharing the next pump to a Telegram channel. Strange behavior last night. Coinbase coin support lawsuit coming. Dropped the price off the stock due to their issues. Unbelievable. Coinbase, you need to fix your servers. There's a ton of users, myself included, whose Coinbase accounts show zero balance and the stocks is showing still having a great day. Given the iffy track record of the exchange, you should think this would be more material impact regardless of it's just an error. So yeah, that's kind of weird. So let me know if you guys are still having problems with Coinbase. Okay, I'm not even sure what this is talking about. But yeah, that would be all I'm saying is it's weird timing for Coinbase to be having problems. Maybe it's just inevitable or it just happens, but it's kind of weird that yeah, digital assets saying shows dollars. So is it still showing $0 on your accounts, guys? Probably come back, but if it doesn't really care because of 2 years of DCing, move my crypto to Tangent. And big shout out to Tangent. Thanks for the wallet, guys. But I told you, well, I've been preaching to you. Get your crypto off the exchange, right? Once you buy it, move it. Don't keep crypto on exchanges. I'm not saying Coinbase specifically, but just in general. Once you get it, you need to move it off, right? There's no, okay, this is looking forward. Site degraded performance. We're aware of some users show zero balance and maybe experience errors in buying and selling. Our team is investigating the issue and will provide an update shortly. It sounds like freaking AT&T when the AT&T went down, right? AT&T was nowhere to be found for hours until things fell apart, and then all of a sudden, AT&T had $5 credits for everybody. So I'm not sure about that either. I don't know about shout out to Crypto John and Crypto Chris for being bullish on Kaspa. And shout out to Kaspa Silver, DJ Mines for the video earlier. DJ Mines and the Hobbyist Miner was actually on the Hobbyist Miners channel yesterday discussing Meow Coin. So shout out to Hobbyist Miners as well. And I guess this is across Twitter, period, about this downgrading or this problem with Coinbase. I don't know. Dang, Coinbase. And I don't even use Coinbase because Coinbase has these fees and Coinbase doesn't have Kaspa. If Coinbase had Kaspa, it might be a better option. But since they don't have Kaspa, I pretty much pulled most of my stuff off Coinbase a while ago. So let me know what you think about that as well. And I got a meeting soon, so I didn't want to hold you guys too long. Don't forget to join the Sorry, I'm tripping. Don't forget to join the Black Tiger Miner Twitter page so you can get your updates and your information. Remember, Kaspa. You know where you heard it first. Crash. Lost my programs on computer. Say what? On my phone? AT&T crash. Lost my programs computer. Wait, AT&T crash now? Again? Can't be. I don't know. But that would be weird. That they crashed and the same things happening as well. So shout out to the Caspians and the Kaspa Army. Actually, I didn't get a better screenshot than that. And thanks for everyone who joined the channel today for this discussion. I'm not sure if I'll do a video tomorrow or not, but thanks for joining. Thanks for being part of the discussion. Thanks for the information about Coinbase. Oh yeah, that's hilarious about the Coinbase. So yeah, we're gonna get all kind of crazy Coinbase memes. Yeah, that's funny too. Sir of Dogecoin. Dang. Yeah, so I don't know, but I guess out of all this time, you could have already prepared for this, right? Yeah, no, I'm just talking. Oh wow. Is this real? Let me see. So did it crash as well? So everything's crashing? Because the coin, why does this keep bringing up whatever this? What is this? What is this? Who is this? Oh wow, interesting. So yeah, I was trying to push on up to 11:30, which is a couple minutes. But if you guys are starting to fall off, I don't think there's a lot going on anyway, other than Coinbase. Coinbase being down. Oh yeah, that's right. With Coinbase, this is I guess the bull run is starting. Coinbase going down. That means the bull rush has 3.6 million. Oh yeah, I don't know how this guy's calmly posting that. That would be enough to drive me crazy. But yeah, there's lots of crazy memes. Probably so. Gary Gensler or Larry Finch, or a conservative of the two, working on it. What did I say? Transaction? Oh, okay. Yeah, but I suspect it's probably something simple. But you would think after all this time, they would have been able to upgrade. Kraken went down too. Shout out to Israeli brother. Let's see if we can find Kraken. And if so, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't want to say it, but I have to say it. Allegedly, maybe there's something going on to kind of keep Bitcoin from taking off. Wow, you're right. Kraken's down too. I don't know, but it does seem a very opportune time for both of these guys to go down. But a little while, it's back on now. Yes, I don't know if they're trying to. I don't think they would manipulate the price that way. But we will see. So shout out to the Caspian Army. Shout out to the Caspians. Shout out to Kaspa. Let's get back to the money. And shout out to the Kaspa Army. Remember, Kaspa is the Army, better yet the Navy, and now the Air Force and the Space Force. And shout out to Crypto Galaxy for scamming users. And if you're saying Kaspa, you guys know where it came from. And I'll let you guys go and let's get back to the money, guys. Peace out.